Milton re-strengthens to Category 5 as residents flee Florida. Guys, this is Fernando doing another video for the more survivalists, and this is the kind of thing we have to prepare for. This is the kind of thing that you should keep in mind, especially living in such a place. And apparently it could well be the worst storm in the last 100 years. It apparently is moving a little bit more south than expected, so all of these things, there's a margin of error in terms of what could happen. But let's check some of the latest news regarding all of this.
In the Gulf of Mexico on its path towards the U.S. state west coast and gained hurricane status yesterday. Now, Milton's sustained winds reached 85 meters per hour and are continuing to rapidly intensify, the National Hurricane Center said. Now, after the storm's winds increased by 40 meters per hour in 50.
That is, it's crazy how it was downgraded to Category 4, which was still a giant, storm. But now it seems to be even going up a little bit more to Category 5 again. Shows where excessive rain. Okay, let's check this out. Important, guys.
Still a major hurricane right now. Still a very strong storm headed toward the west coast of Florida, and likely still will be.
Wait, so it's 4 now. It says that it was re-strengthened. Maybe this is a little bit older. We'll go back to the headline in a second.
A major hurricane at landfall. We'll still have to see what happens, how far it goes to the north or to the south, depending on where this really affects Tampa or places to the.
Okay, this seems to be a little bit older, and it makes sense because the latest is that it's back to being a Category 5, and it's moving a little bit more south than it was expected.
South of Tampa, which would be the middle of the cone, but you can't look at the middle of the cone. You have to look at the entirety of it because it could go left or it could go right. If you are on the right side of that cone, in the right side of the eye wall landfall, that's where the real problems will be with 10 to 15 feet of storm surge. If you're on the left side, that number goes down dramatically. Still, hurricane warnings, though, are in effect right now, and we'll see 74 to 110 mile per hour winds all the way across the state. And yes, you see those Category 3 or higher, at least close, for Fort Myers, all the way to about, I would say, Tampa, Lakeland. Will certainly see those type of winds, and you will, without a doubt, lose power with that type of wind field. There goes the wind field for all the way off the East Coast, and the heavy rainfall as well, probably somewhere between 8 and 12 inches of rainfall in places that could make freshwater flooding, without a doubt. And here you see the high risk of that freshwater flooding. Only 4% of the days, and one of them is today, only 4% of the.
And again, even if old, unless you are in one of the very ends, you're likely to get, hit quite a bit. So whatever you have in mind, it's a good idea to get. But I want to refresh this because I'm sure it was being said that it was back to being a Category 5. Let me see if they changed that as well. No, so yeah, here's this. The latest would be this. The latest, and as always, this can change at any moment, but it's about to hit right now. So Milton re-strengthens to Category 5 as residents flee Florida. That is the latest. The storm wobbled farther south than expected Tuesday, leading to a slight shift in the forecast. Why Milton could give Trump, well, that's typical CNN stuff. Harris and all here, they have to make everything political. Guys, I hope everyone is safe and ready for this. It's gonna be interesting to keep track of things, depending on where you are. Well, you're probably evacuated already, or you're sheltering in place already. And best of luck as always, guys. This is what we try to do here: realistic survival and preparedness. You have the channel. I always recommend my books as well: Survival Skills and Surviving the Economic Collapse, so as to be prepared in general for all of the realistic aspects of this in terms of emergencies, disasters, and basically things that we have to understand are simply a part of life. If you live in Florida, dealing with this is nothing new. You already know how this goes. You already know the drill, hopefully. But still, a lot of people are caught with their pants down. They're caught by as if they don't expect it. Like it doesn't happen every year. See you later, guys. Take care.